people of YouTube? It's Rogue Impulse, and this is part 26 of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. In this episode, we're going to continue on in this dungeon. I think as I was saying at the end of the episode before I ran out of time, Rock's Cape. Even though it's spelled differently than, the word rock. I mean, you think, rock, like heavy, you don't think flying. But it's Rock's Cape is a cape that lets you kind of like pretty much glide or fly or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, this part is actually pretty cool. Like, you have to keep jumping to each side because those blocks will like knock you off if you don't. And I cut it really close here, living life on the edge. But yeah, that's a really cool part in the dungeon. I like it. I was really tempted not to use the Super C button here. I'm like, ooh, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, and I didn't. Woohoo, go me. You don't really, you can just tap the button for the Rock's Cape. You don't have to like fly super high up in the air. Anyway, we can't go through that door yet because we don't have a small key, so we have to go up there. See, the bricks kind of hint like, hey, go over here. For this part, make sure if you're doing it the way I'm doing, make sure you're facing like upwards, I guess, because if you don't, you'll hit that switch and it'll like block your sword, and yeah, it's just easier to face that way. Next, this puzzle is pretty simple. I'm sure there's more than one solution to it, but this is just how I did it. Yeah, and that's that. Anyway, yeah. I cut it really close here. I'm not sure if I make it. Yeah, I do make it. Last, in my test recording, I kept getting run over by the spike thingies, which was annoying. I'm actually, like, at school today and yesterday, I have not been getting much homework, and it's really freaking me out. Because since the beginning of the year, pretty much. Oh, guess monkey. I've been getting like tons and tons of homework, and it's like 2 days in a row I barely get anything, and it's like I have free time. What do I do? Yeah. Anyway, we got our small key now, so we can go through that door. I love Rock's Cape. It is so much fun. Just saying. I think when you're small, you can go between like the gaps of the spikes on the spiky wheel thing, but I don't know. And once again, we're going to be climbing up. These climbing can be kind of annoying because it's like you have to like hold the button down all the way or else you don't fly high enough. Well, I'm impatient here. Yeah, you can just fly over those enemies, like, whatever. And this part is ridiculous. You have to time it just right, so either the wind pushes you, like, both the fans from each side push you at the very end, so it'll even you out, or when there's nothing blowing. And it takes me a few tries. Like, I almost got it that time. So close that time, too. And I got that time. So, I guess if you have trouble with the timing, and there you go. I don't know why I do that. Like, I push the same block, like, oh yeah, no, if I keep pushing it, it'll go, right? No. Anyway, I just like stand here, like walk up to it, like, hey, shock me. And this is like one of the cooler parts of the dungeon, and I freaking fall. Like, come on. But this is so awesome? It's just like you Superman all the way over there. It's awesome. This part, don't even bother fighting them. There's no point at all. Just go across. Fighting them would probably just be more work than you really need. And look at floating torches. Like, come on, how is that floating? I mean, I know this whole building is floating, but like, floating torches. That's, that's a step too far. And if you can't see down there is a heart piece. We gotta keep some piece. There's a heart piece down there. The guy's like standing on it though. We will be getting that a little bit later in the dungeon. Climb more clouds. This time we're not flying all the way, going to a new place yet. Now we are. It reminds me of Link's like an airplane, and those like torches are like, you know, those lights that go on the sides of the runway. Just thought of that right now. Reminded me of that. Oh man, these guys. I recommend you use sword and shield. That's the way I did it. Maybe not the most efficient way. If there's like any other more convenient way to fight these guys, then let me know. I would like to know, because I don't know. I forget if they appear later in the game, but yeah, those guys. I just use the shield. When they throw it, I like let them hit off the shield. I really can only get 1 or 2 hits every time they throw it, which really isn't the best number, but hey, gets the job done. Anyway, another tip for these guys: try and separate them, because once you get kind of close to them, they still start spinning the ball and chain faster. So if there's 2 of them and one of them threw it and the other one didn't, you're not gonna be able to get over there and like slash him. Anyway, I just like go crazy on this guy because the other guy wasn't around. I'm like, ah. Anyway, we get a small key and it takes quite a bit of damage, or hear the lovely beeping sound. And look at a spark. I hate sparks. I really do. You'll see later I get hit by it and it's like just, oh my god. Anyway, this is just simple. Move the pot. Remember, and then you can't English. You can't throw it because it'll break. You just have to move one out of the way and just slide it over there. You can put on any one of them, obviously, and just make clones accordingly. We have some more Superman parts, but it's a little bit different because the wind's already blowing. Anyway, once we get, well, I already know what's coming, obviously, but once we get close to the door, oh my god, enemies! And I like how it's neat how like your boomerang actually like moves in the wind. I thought it was pretty neat. I'm pretty fascinated by simple things. And I didn't even mean to hit the guy with the boomerang that I did. The wind just took it and I was like, whatever, it works. But yeah, the boomerang is really useful because it'll just stun them and you can just go in for the kill. I don't know if we've seen these guys yet before. If we have, I'm sorry for not explaining it, but they just throw bones. It's quite annoying. And we got another like Superman part. And watch this. Yeah, I'm on the opposite side and it still hits me. Come on. They're totally out to get me. So, yeah, we got a small key. Go straight through this door. How much video do we have left? We're at like 8:15. I just missed what that was. Crap. I don't know what that was. Compass, maybe? I don't know. We got something! No, it's probably the big key. Yeah, that's it. It was the big key. Anyway, there's some hearts in here, which is really convenient. And remember how we climbed like all the way up here? Yeah, we get to jump down now. You know, all that work for what? You don't need Rock's Cave. You can just fall off the edge. Once you fall off the edge, you've another mini boss type of thing. What I did this fight was kind of just taunt him, like right in front of him a few times away from the slash sword. You mostly don't get hit unless he does the horizontal slice instead of just stabbing, like that one when he just did there. Like when he does that, you can end that. Like, he leaves him really suspectable. Just even though I equipped the shield, I really didn't use it. Like that's the only really attack that he hit me with. But I end up killing this guy in a really awesome way. So. See, I actually, oh my gosh, I actually use shield. I'm sorry, I lied. It can be really convenient. And then look, there's like tornado thrust or something. I just made that up. It's called tornado thrust. I swear. I didn't make it up, even though I just said I did. But yeah, I guess shield is nice, and then just knock him off the edge. Like, screw you. Oh yeah, little cut coming up right there. Yeah, I just left, went back to the beginning. remember, there's like hearts in the very, very beginning of the dungeon. You can just grab some of those. And if you leave the place, remember there's those fairies in the 2 pots I said earlier. So if you already used your fairy, I recommend go get another. Yeah, it can help you out. Because the boss in here is kind of tedious. There's the compass. Yeah, okay. Get the compass here. Walking around pointlessly, you don't even have to go this way. So don't. You could just go from the place we got the compass, just go back down the stairs and go left. But break open these skulls, you can find some more hearts if you didn't take my advice and go get the fairies. But whatever. Pointlessly go over here. Like, what am I doing? Why didn't I, like, just say, go over here? This is where you want to go. You can just skip all that nonsense and go right here. I like the music here. I swear, I like all Legend of Zelda music. I have, like, a bunch of soundtracks, like, on my iTunes. Like, yay, I love it. I'm not a nerd, I swear. Just kidding. I was silly here, like just absolutely silly. First the fire thing knocks me in the hole, so I have to come all the way back. And you want to go down this hole anyway. This is the hole you actually want to fall into, because you get a small key. You don't want to fall in the other one, but yeah, whatever. Then you want to go back to where we were, but like go back up these stairs. Apparently run into the door frame for a few seconds, and go south, I guess. One thing I like about the, like, you know, 2-dimensional games and stuff like this, ones that go, like, screen by screen and stuff, is it's so easy to tell, like, what direction you're going in. Like, up is obviously north, down is obviously south, okay, left would be west, and right would be east. Whenever I have to think of, like, which, like, right and left as, like, east and west, I always have to picture the United States in my head. Like, okay, which side is California on and which side is New York on? Yeah, I swear, that's actually how I do it. It's pretty helpful. Or just we, like, you know, west, east, but then again, it can also be ew, so I don't know. Okay, back on topic. Just make yourself clones and slash easy peasy. Next is another fun thing with the rocks cave. You just jump. Which is pretty deadly. I mean, like, boom. And then I show off my skills. Don't even need the cape, just jump. Because I'm awesome. Awesome. Awesome! Hooray! We get a small key. Alright, this video's at, what, 12, almost 13 minutes? And once you hit that small key, you can just go in that door. This part is just silly. First I die. Like, oh yeah, you know, I can make it with a short jump. No. I do not recommend. Anyway, look, I'm going next to this guy. I'm like, I see him there, but I need to go in the tornado, and I run into him. And then I run into him again. And I fall. I fall again. And then finally I make it. Honestly, it's not that hard. It's really not. Like, I just had the worst timing. Like, I've done this so many times before and never got hit or fallen off or whatever, except at the beginning. But I've never got hit by the bombs until then. I just have terrible timing, but whatever. I think there's some like magical cuts there or something. I don't know. I remember just screwing around for like too long. Yeah. Oopsies. Okay, go upstairs. And then I was like, oh yeah, now I remember. This left area is kind of like a quote-unquote bonus area, and I went back there because I saw Ruby. It's like, you don't really have to go this way. But I am because I want to complete the dungeon, and you just get a Kinstone piece from this, and the video's going to end right after this fight, so, well, I have like a few seconds. You just fight these wizard dudes, and I guess you could do this because the doors on the left and right will help you. Well, not really help you, but it'll be more convenient to get around instead of like going, like on the tornado thing going around. It just makes traveling easier. And that's the end of this video, so join me next time.